Hello, my name is Cameron Glenn, and welcome to my salt mining presentation video. So for this video, I'm supposed to record an experiment where I can separate salt and pepper from a plate right here. I got my pepper and my salt ready. They're table salt and pepper because it's what I could find around here. Anyway, I'm going to be separating the two of them from the plate using balloons. And I will get back to you in a second once I have inflated the balloon. My inflated balloon right here. I don't really have a color that will make it that I think is the best for showing the whether salt and pepper or pepper will stick to it. But anyway, we shall begin right now. Let me just move the camera for a second. Okay, so got my pepper, salt, mix them up a little bit. There we go. Next step is to rub this balloon against my head, and what this should generate right here is a negative charge. And so now the surface of the balloon that I rubbed against my head will have a negative charge. Let's see what happens. Interesting. A little bit of salt on my desk there from that. And I don't know if you can see this. Let me move the camera this way a bit. But what happened there is that both salt and pepper ended up sticking to my balloon. Mostly pepper, but there is a little bit of salt that also stuck to it. So, considering that when I rubbed my head against a balloon, it ended up generating a negative charge because of kinetic energy. When two surfaces rub together, they generate a particular type of charge, which in this case is negative. Since I should have had a negative charge when I rubbed my head against the balloon, and most of the pepper ended up being attracted to it, there's just a little bit left, that tells me that the pepper is positively charged. And that would explain why the pepper was attracted to the surface of the balloon. However, some of my table salt was also attracted to the balloon, which not a lot of it, but just a bit of it. Which again, I don't know how well that can be seen in the camera, but even the salt's even right now falling off a little bit onto my table right here. But what that tells me is that the salt also had a positive charge, which I don't know what the actual charge of salt is, but from the instructions on the on Blackboard for this presentation, it told me that only pepper should have been attracted to this. So that tells me that salt should only have either a neutral or a positive charge. Neutral or negative charge. Because if it was negative, then it wouldn't have been attracted to the balloon because it also had a negative charge. And if it's neutral, it just doesn't have a charge in general, so it would have been attracted that way. So somehow, some of my table salt had a positive charge and was attracted to my balloon. Although another thing that could have happened here was that when I was rubbing my head against the balloon, maybe somehow a bit of negative charge. Sorry, no, it was already negative. A little bit of positive charge might have been stuck on the balloon as well. Maybe just a little bit because only a little bit of salt was attracted to the balloon, and if salt is positively charged, then that would make sense why it got attracted. But there's not very much of it. Although that would also make me wonder why it conflicted with why it wouldn't just cancel out because of the high negative charge. So I'm pretty sure it's just that the balloon had a negative charge and that my salt ended up having a positive charge, just like my pepper. And it probably doesn't have a very strong charge because the salt is falling off the surface of my balloon, so that tells me that salt might be a little bit closer to having a neutral charge rather than a positive charge. Either way, in that case, This is one way you can separate salt from pepper is you rub a balloon against your head, it will generate a negative charge. Pepper will have a negative charge normally, and it should be attracted to the balloon. In my case, somehow salt had a little bit of a negative charge, so my table salt um, had more electrons than protons in its atom composition. And that's probably why it was attracted to my balloon, even if it's just only a little bit of the salt that's on this plate. But anyway, that's the end of this presentation video, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.